Okay, I think it's working. Hi everyone, it's Rena. Welcome back to my channel. I am just finishing up this commission. Look at those knees. Because I am working on that commission that I was doing earlier. I have no idea how loud this is. Hold on. Just gonna do that. A little deaf here. It's a little loud in my ears. Remember this girl? Well, we're almost done. I just had to clean up some stuff. I want to change some things around. And then add some additional features. You need to see that. We're just arguing about how I'm supposed to have an exam today online, but it's not active. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that. But anyways, as my classmates and I kind of try to figure that out, if we're still having this exam today, or maybe is it next week? Hopefully we figure that out soon. But so far, this is what I'm working with. I think I'm going to change around the lips. I'm not fully digging the fully black lips. Maybe having it black on the bottom and then like a different color on the top. Something like... that is a good question. I think it's in here. Hello? Where'd you go? This. Maybe something like this. You know how like she has like the same Starry Night on her lips, but maybe a little bit more of a muted purple. I think I'm going to go with that instead. And then go from there. I don't really want to do the whole chin and whatnot. I think for makeup around the eyes, I'm going to go for something along the lines, not as loud as what I'm about to show you right now. I don't remember where I put it. Nope. 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 I don't remember. But oh, here it is. So not as loud as this, but I do like the little star piece. I mean, it doesn't look that bad with that kind of look. It kind of matches the vibe of the rest of the makeup. I'm not sure what I'm gonna go for. But anyway, so that's what my plans are. So I just changed around the sweater. I don't remember. I think last time you saw this, if you did watch the stream before, I just had a sweater that was just all white. And I was trying to figure out what I want to do with it. So I'm going to start with the boots and edit and revamp that. That sucks. I said boots, right? Okay. This stream was definitely not planned. I had no intentions of doing this today, but I was like, hey, I don't have an exam until later on. And then they're like, okay, we're moving it. And so I'm like, oh, okay, I can do the exam and then I'll do the stream. And then they're like, actually, the link doesn't work. So here I am. Okay, so what do I want? I think I'm gonna open a new layer. I'm gonna move this layer down beneath. I'm not sure exactly where, how far down. But what I want to do is add some shading. Around. Ooh, make that way smaller. And then do this, I guess. It's not really shading, but you know, maybe we could use that on the outside here. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom this in because I always forget where I am in time and space. My not so clean lines. Is this one? Really, I just had this on just so because I was planning on doing this anyways, finishing this up, so I might as well show anyone who wants to know how I made this character, how I completed most of it. Although I didn't really show all the footage, you kind of get an idea of what I did and how I achieved certain looks. I think that's okay, and then I think I'm just gonna add some highlights. It's almost the same color. Let's go darker. And then hopefully this can work as a shade. Yeah. Shadows. I did this all in, what's this software called? Vroid? Because I was lazy and I thought, well, it's not too much that I was lazy. It was more, it's easier to see how it wraps around. The UV maps can be a little confusing for me sometimes, so. Okay. Hopefully this makes it look like it pops out a bit. Oops, too high. There we go. How's that looking? I think it's a bit of shading. I think this section here needs to do that same bend. Okay. Just gonna add in some blending just so it's not as a harsh highlight. Oops. Okay, I guess we can do the same on this side. Let's go back to the drawing function. Okay. I actually don't remember where this is in time and space. Where are we? Really, where are we? Where is this? Where am I drawing right now? Oh, okay. Yeah. That confused the crap out of me. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. Wow, okay, got it. I know where I am now. Right here. That was actually really confusing. Right? Yeah. Okay, so then we're just gonna blur this out. Blending. I feel like this should be like this then. Yeah. Oops. Maybe make this one wider. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So that gives it some more depth at this part here. Alright. So now the layer right above that section should also just be just as dark because it's underneath all the straps. You might get like a little peeking of light. There we go. It's pretty much dark the whole way. And it looks a little better. Okay. Forgot this is all working backwards, so help if I was in drawing mode. Oops. Right, that's that side. Blur that out. Alright, so let's talk about how I achieved this look. So basically the concept of these boots were like a gothic kind of style boots. I had a pre-designed boot before, so I kind of took the same aesthetics from that, and then I wanted it to be high top. So most of the high top shoes, they still end at the ankle. As you can see here, there's like a little bit of a line. I added a pants layer to make it go up to about like knee height, a little under knee height. And then with the pants, I obviously had to crop them to make it fit the desired look that I was looking for. And then, like I said, I did it mostly in Vroid instead of a second or third party software. just because it's just easier to move around that UV map. The UV map is the part that I'm drawing on right here onto the right side of the screen. So if you are looking to do some kind of like interesting aesthetic type of boots, I would suggest probably doing it in the software itself instead of taking it out and trying to do it elsewhere if you are combining features such as this. And then the lighting for this concept is kind of like top down almost. Is kind of what I'm going with. There's no specifics to how to do your lighting. I just chose to do it this way. So I think it's just easier. And then when you're making something with like straps, so originally I was thinking of having another pants layer. I might attempt it just to see how it looks, but put like another pants layer to have straps coming out of the area. I noticed also like the fine lines, that's why they're like broken here. They weren't coming out how I wanted them to, but whatever, they made them work. It's fine. She's fine. But yeah, the straps and everything kind of, or the bands I should say, that's coming across, I just kind of followed the design of the bottom part of the boot and then did a few layers. So if you look on the left, I'm probably blocking it, aren't I? Hold on, let me move myself, yeah, into this view. Cool. I'm just gonna go all the way to the right because yeah, there's not much to look at over there. So I have a lot of my different layers. So if I were to mute the layers in a second, I will show you how that would come across. Let me just see how that's looking. The boots. Yeah, it's fine. I think I'm just gonna add some shading into that area. If I could find it, because I can't remember. Oh, I should probably do the shading over here. What was I going to show you? Yeah, the muting of the layers, right. Okay. So before I do more drawing, let's go through my layers here. So obviously we just had the white pants legs, and then I added in the color layer, and then I added in some, I think before I even got into this layer, I actually added my lines. Not even this one. My outlines. So I started off with these kind of outlines, kind of make it a layout of where I wanted to add my color. And then once I made this layer, I added in my highlights and slightly different shades around the boots, and then now I'm just adding in my shadows to really make it pop. So that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. And I'm just gonna continue, because why not? Hold up. There we go. Back to highlighting, not highlighting, adding shadows. That's what I was actually doing. So hopefully this helps someone in the future if they're thinking of making their own models and wanting to add interesting features. I'm definitely not a digital artist. This is all self-taught and watching other people create things, so If it looks kind of off, like color theory or something, yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with that because I don't know. I'm still a noob when it comes to digital art, really. I'm used to the classic pen and paper, or pencils and paper, markers and paper. You know, those things. So much easier. Okay, I think that's good on that side. I don't even know where that is. That's somewhere. I think I was doing this part. Okay. Why does it look so different? Oh, this part. Got it. I was like, why does it seem so different? So the shading should be on the inside, right? Yeah, I think it should be inside here. Okay, let's try that. You know, I just noticed I never finished the straps on this side. Also, I think I just goofed. I done goofed. I think I did. Hold up. Let me... Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that on this layer. Just erasing what I just did because this is my outline layer. This is my shades. Yes. Okay. I should probably name these, you know, and make it a little easier for myself. I'll do that later. But if you're wondering why I erased everything, it's because I'm trying to make sure that if I need to add something or having to erase something, the layers are separated so I don't feel like I messed up royally and erase something that I can't undo or it like overlaps something. Are you getting the somethings? Okay. Let's do these again. It's because I'm talking and so I got distracted. Didn't realize. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, that's that side. Now let's finish up this one, and then I can add the rest of the straps, because I apparently didn't think it was necessary to draw the rest of that. You know, drawing mode is great. Okay. Right, I was gonna do this on the outside, because that makes sense, right? I don't even know where I am. Where? Yeah. Here? Okay. To figure out where I was drawing. Okay. I was drawing right here. Just didn't look like that for the first few seconds. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Just learning how to draw boots. Okay. So now that we have that portion, I'm just gonna finish up here. Wow, I didn't even connect the lines. So trash. This whole area I'm just gonna shade in. And do that. You really didn't miss much if you're now joining. Literally all I'm going through right now is how I came up with the design of these boots. So I'm just adding in the remaining detail. They're not fully connecting. That's gonna bother me. I'll see if when I add some other features if it makes that connect. Okay, so now I'm just gonna blur or blend those shadows that I just drew in. The part that I'm looking for, that I'm drawing right now, is the inner calf. Okay. Hopefully the music's not too loud. You can actually hear me talking. Okay, so now that we are almost done shading, let's add that little part here and then blur that out. That looks a little, oops, better. I'm going to add in those same lines. I don't know why I clicked the, okay, whatever. Seam lines, we had it about a 1. We're gonna go to my outline layer. It would help if I was in draw. So because the lines are super small and they move in like pixel size layers, so it's going to look a little choppy, to say the least. But that's okay, because in the long run, it looks not that bad. And it's like details that most of the time, if you are just using this for VTubing, you're not going to see these additional features. It's just more of like, what if she wants to use it for VR chat? Or what if she wants to take a full body image? Kind of ruined that one. Close lines. Okay. Now we got some funky boots. I think that's all the features I want to add onto the boots. I'm just gonna play around with the parameters. There, that's the word. Just gonna move this aside. Narrowing that. I think I'm gonna pull it down a bit. I think, did I have the full width? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pull it down. I think that's where I originally had it. There you go. All right, so we got that done. And then I'm going to edit my cat socks. That's my next task. I think I left some, let me go back to the pants. Not pants, shoes. Here? I think these little fragments are from the pants? Maybe? Is that from here? If I just take a very large brush. No? Nothing? Gucci? Where the hell is that from then? Okay. Apparently it was. I just couldn't find it. That works too. Ooh, going out for dinner. Or just having dinner. I'm about to have cheesecake soon. Okay. Okay, so the cat socks. Cat socks. I kind of want to add like a little hat, like he's wearing a little beanie, but I'm gonna hold off. Whoa, that brush. Tasty. I just had chili. I love potatoes. Okay, let's make this a little darker. Just lining the cat's ears. I didn't need eraser. I wanted to draw. Thank you. Oh, yes, yes. Chili and chips. I was too lazy. I just had just the chili. I was way too chilly. I mean, way too lazy. I wasn't sure if I was going to outline the whole cat, but I think I'm going to. Maybe it would help if I, zoom in on this one picture here. Wow, look at that. So much easier. If only I would think things through instead of just acting. That's too much work though. It's like, please, Lord, let me say I had mirroring on because I don't want to do this on the other leg. Okay. We got our kitty sock looking great. It's gonna do an outline throughout the whole sock so we know it's the top of the sock. Oh wow! Finally, my prof emailed us back about my exam. I was supposed to have an exam. That's why I did not plan to do this stream earlier, because we were supposed to do an online exam, and then my prof was like, yeah, here's the link. I never checked it to make sure it worked, though. We haven't even started it. I tried doing it, and it was not even active. So maybe he just emailed us back saying that it's finally active. Maybe he actually checked it. This guy's a little all over the place. Gonna erase that one section. Random question, but how's the music volume? I have no idea if it's loud for you guys or if it's just me. Alright. How am I missing a whole section? Oh, yeah, okay, got it. Just didn't scroll. That's how I'm missing a whole section. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, every single time I'm recording something, my computer likes to mute things or put it a little lower, so I never really know if it's actually loud or not. So, I always have to like triple check. And then in the editing process, I'm like, wow, it's really quiet. Maybe I should, turn up the volume some more. And then I'll do that in the next time I record, and then it's extremely loud, and I was like, oh my god, I can't hear anything that I'm saying. I think I'll do this. Should I do in the bottom half? Just making some outlines for these socks. Soccarinos. Hopefully it still looks good. It's my kitty. Ugh, these ugly thick lines. How dare you? No one told you to show up. Where's the other one? I see you. There we go. All right. So we got some Neko socks. I literally just took the... let me just save this because I can't apparently think and save at the same time. Okay, I literally just took the sock outline that was in the presets. So I believe it was this one. Yes. Because originally I was thinking of, having something like this, different lengths. It would look pretty cool with her style. But then I remembered that she wanted something like kind of like gothic on the outside, but like cute on the inside. So I went with these socks, and then I just added the little kitties to make it a little cuter looking. Hopefully that works. As for the skirt, I just took the bottoms, here they are. So I just took like the regular schmegler skirt like this, cut out the pleating and dyed it black, and then I had a little bit of like a purple tip. I'm not sure if I want to make it I don't remember if this is the lighter version of this or the darker one. Gonna check. I think it's in here. Wide tip. So I have like this one where it's a bit wider so you can actually see the purple on the bottom. I'm not sure how I feel about it versus the other one. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I can always just upload the other one too. Okay, my next task. Okay, so the shirt. I went through some hoops with this one. I was thinking of having some like additional layers like this, but then I was playing around with colors and it wasn't really fitting the color scheme, so I kind of opted to get rid of this layer. I think it would work if maybe if this was like a different color. I just like the structure of the lace, but I'm just gonna keep it simple. because I feel like it's just too much. So I'm just gonna reduce that. And then I think what I'm gonna work on next is the makeup. I just can't remember if there's anything else I need to do on the lower half. No. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, sure. Save. Okay. So the makeup. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this there. Let's start with the lips. The face, we got... I'm just gonna remove the eye makeup here. And the skin. I'm literally all over the place with this. Part of me is like, keep it like this. And then the other part of me is like, remove it. So I'm going to do another layer where I'm just going to color the lips back to normal color, I guess. That's not what I wanted. Just need another layer. Okay, let's color this and then do like that. Now that looks really weird. I think, I don't know why I always do that way. I'm gonna see what it looks like if I were to have it being completely black on the bottom. And then maybe like a, something like this. So like a bit of black going into a purple. Swear to God, my house makes so many weird noises whenever I'm by myself. It knows. Oh, you know what? You know, mirroring would be nice. That'd make sense. Okay, I'm gonna blur this out. And then we're gonna grab a purple. Maybe that shade? Who knows? And use this one. Ooh, not that shade. Maybe, is that darker? Yeah. And then I'm gonna throw on that black over top again. And then we're gonna blur that together. It's not too bad. I feel like I don't like the song. It's not my favorite, that's for sure. I'm trying to pull colors that's already in the makeup here and seeing maybe if that will change my opinion. Trying to figure out maybe if that adds some depth. It does, but now it's too pale of a color. God, lips are so hard to do. Okay, how about I use a darker purple, maybe? Start over, basically. Okay, so if we use this color, and then going through this color wheel here. And then pull some of that black up. That's one way of doing it. And then maybe going back to that dark purple. Because this is the second option, I think I'm going to play around with a few different looks. Ooh, that is way too bright. I want like a dark purple. How about I do... like a purple hue to it. I'm gonna add a bit more. That's one way, I guess. So I have option A or option, that's not what I want to do, option B. Option C is going to be just a complete black lip. Let's just do that. I say this and then my brain's like, how about instead of doing that, just add some purple here. Get rid of that white. Black. Change that. Change this. And then blend this in. I kind of like that too. I kind of like that. Simple. But I don't remember what color I took. Hello? Is it going on to me and my dumb self to go here? That's why. Okay, go back here. It's really... Oh. Sometimes I don't know where it's going to display. Like, that line, I would never think that it's going to go right there. So... Jesus. Okay, we're just going to leave it like that and blend that out. How about if I actually had my pen the right way and had it in drawing? Okay, and then blend that out. So it's like a slight purple effect. So it's not fully black. There's some pigment to it. That works, I guess. Could always add a highlight, like a shine. It's way too bright. Let's make that smaller. Shine. Should I just leave it at that one shine? Okay, I think we'll just keep it like that. Call it a day on that one. Just blur this out a bit. Maybe that was a bit too much. I didn't. There. For now, okay, I'm gonna leave that like that. Next up is the eyes. So I am really not sure how I want to do this. So I was thinking of adding, I think I might make it in a makeup layer instead. I think it's this one. Adding some stars around the eye. You know, just to add to the galaxy look. Since this is the only eye that's actually visible, really. Nah. I'm going to remove some. To be honest, I wasn't that mad at the other makeup look I had on it, on this character. Just gonna overwrite, I believe. On them. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm going to see, my dilemma is this. I have this look here, and then I have this one. I'm not sure which one I like with it. I mean, I feel like part of this is like, my brain is like, oh, it's too loud. But then the other part's like, it kind of matches the color vibe that she wanted. I think I'm just going to throw in the both options and then she can pick. But this is so far what we have. Yeah, I think so too. So I'm going to leave it like this for now. I love that her eyebrow comes out over her hair. Like an anime real character. Okay, next is the hair. I'm just going to fix that a little bit. So with the hair, to be honest, I don't remember if I did the bounce. So when she's walking around, it moves. The structure of the hair, I got it to where I want it. The coloring, meh. Parts of me is like, it works. And then the other parts of me is like, I'm not sure. She said she wanted it to be a little less yellowy, so I added in, she wanted like more of like an ashy blonde. So to achieve like that ashy blonde features, I added in some like blue pigments and blue hues to the hair itself. I cannot tell. So like these harder, darker shades, I don't think she's vibing with that, so I'm kind of just playing around with like placement. And then if I want to keep it as that one, or if I want to keep it more like that look. So that way there's a bit of layers. But yeah, to achieve the hair color, I mixed in a blue and like green, which you wouldn't think that would be in there. You can kind of see it like here. I could have blended it in more. I just didn't, because I kind of like having the highlight throughout the hair. As long as it doesn't come off as green. Because no one likes having green in their hair unless they're like intentionally planning to have their whole head green. So that's all my dilemmas are worrying about, as long as it doesn't look green. This one here, this is in the back, right? I kind of wanted some of these like darker ones to show up in the back, just because it makes it actually have volume and it's not washed out when they're all the same color. So I think I might keep that the same. But I will play around with some different balances of color. If you want to see what the hair strand looks like, I'll show you kind of briefly of what I was working with. So I added both a highlight and a shade color. I definitely did this in a second or third party software, so I use GIMP to make these hair textures. If you were watching before in the previous stream, I mentioned that I've learned how to do my textures through Origama Witch, so she has a great video on how to do textures. That's basically the principle of what I followed along. So just covering a base color, adding a shade at the top, and because I don't want the bottom part to be dark, I put a lighter color at the bottom, then did some interesting lines, inverting it, like going really quickly of my processing of how this came out. But if you watch her video, it's just as quick, but it gets the point across. And then you just add some highlights, some blending of those highlights. So that is what that's looking like. And then on here, I just added a lighter color to give me a bit more of a highlight. I think you can see it in this one. Yeah, this one strand, you can see it flashing on the screen over here. So it gives me a bit of like a highlight to it, and then certain areas it will give me a shade with this additional color. But I'm thinking of changing the shade color to more of like a dusty brown, so I might do that instead and see how that turns out. Like a dusty blondish brown. Just gonna do it over this one, see what happens. Oh right, I had a multiplier. Oh, there, I'm gonna keep it as default. And then I'm just gonna blend that. Oh yeah, don't do that. Like if you're gonna blend, make sure you have a small brush, or else it'll take forever. Your computer's like, what the hell are you doing? please stop doing this. Okay, so that kind of gives me an interesting look to it. I don't remember which hair had that, but that's there. Let's see if... Bye, take care. This one... That's too dark. That makes it very yellow. I don't remember what half these things do. Ooh, that's really dark. I tried to put those in the back. Killer darkening. Darker, no, okay, lighter. I don't want the lighter. I think we're gonna stick with the default for now. And then play around with these ones, like this extremely blue piece. It's a little too blue for me, okay? So let's try to organize that. So yeah, I use like 3 different hair textures when I'm trying to create custom characters, just because your hair has like different pigments. So I think that was like that one. Let's go to that blue hued one. What is this? This one. Really? What texture is this one? Oh yeah, I guess. I'm gonna probably fade that in a bit more. Just gonna make the brush a little bit bigger. So that way it's not as blue, but blue. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to here. I'm also just gonna probably change. And then just little changes, just to really make the hair pop, make it change, like make it look different. So what I'm thinking is having the most inner layer closest to her head, kind of like this one, this like bluish color, and then having the layer outside of that, kind of like that shade. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna try to change around. I'm just trying to make sure I hit all the right ones. It would make sense if I worked in layers, but you know, I'm not doing that. Other than that, I think this avatar is pretty much done. Really, the stream was just so people who are interested in learning how to do their own avatars can get a brief idea of how to make fun features like the cat socks or different makeup looks, how my brain functions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna work in layers. Just gonna hide most. Okay. Every time I remove hair, I'm always like, this is a look right here, right now. This is a look. She looks like an Ashley. Okay. So we got, oh yeah, there's like these little tiny strands, right? I think those little tiny ones are going to keep the highlight like that. This one... Hello? Are we not just going to acknowledge? Thank you. No? Okay, I love this. You know, just ignoring my clicks. I don't even remember which hair this is. Okay. Okay, that one and that one. So I think it's like 10. We're gonna change that to this lighter. Yeah. I believe it's 10. 10 was also that one. 9. Okay. That one also to a lighter shade. And then this hair, I need to know. Ugh, I forgot. Man, I don't remember which one it is. Okay, that one's that one. So I need... Is it this one? And then this should also be there. Is that correct? No. No, it was not. And this one needs to be same shade. Just we need to rotate it. My God, this is so challenging. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's fine. What was it for again? Yes. Yes. Okay, so the back bottom part, they're relatively... what is this one? It's gonna bother me. 4. There we go. It needs to be rotated. Okay, there we go. Woo! It's gonna drive me up the wall. Okay, that's fine. And then now we just have the other layers. So let's show those ones. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Inner layer, it's cool. There we go. Now she has full hair. It's not too brassy. It's not too yellowy. I don't remember what this is. Do they want that? I had these here as a just in case I wanted to change the structure, but I don't think I'm going to keep that. These were extra volume. I think that was... yeah. Okay. Kind of like a mushroom kind of shape is what I'm going for. Okay, now that I have that, I'm gonna edit the bounce features. So overwrite that, because I don't recall that I did that. Okay, did I? Okay. I knew there's parts that I didn't do. This one... yeah, it can act on its own. I will... yeah, I think I'll play around with the bone groups later. What did I just do? Oh, okay. I thought I undid it for a second. Figuring out what I have. I'm just gonna group those together, these two. Okay. Yeah, you can be your own. No, I don't want you to be. What am I selected? Let's unselect that one. Oh, okay, that is selected. I think that's fine. Right, I'm so silly. I forgot that they're in their own sections, so yeah, that's why. I was like, why is this not selecting? Okay, let's expand this, and no. I don't remember which one's which. Open pretty much all of them. That one and this one. Actually, I shouldn't link those two together because this one has a longer tail than the other. So it probably would make sense to pair it with this one, I guess. I'm gonna create bone group with that. And then these two will be on it their own. Especially this one. I'll come back to what they are. At least it's the same color, almost. Yep. Those definitely can be grouped together. That's its own entity, and then these two are going to be together. Fun. And then you're going to be your own. Okay. So now let's play with what we have. Why is this green one moving? Okay, sure. That looks fine. I kind of want to... What happens if I add... Nope, okay. Oh yeah, because there's a couple, right. That's why. So we'll keep it like that. And then this one seems fine. This one seems fine. I don't want to change any of that. Capiche? Capiche. That's good. And then this funky one here. The gravity always gets me. I'm never sure because it's like going up and down. I'm never sure exactly where it's going, so I got no idea. I want to try that stiffness. In terms of stiffness, we're gonna also move this part to down here. Oh yeah, that's probably what I should do with the other ones and kind of reduce that to maybe, yeah, let's do this part. Just the bottom of the hair. Because it's a curl, right? So we don't really need it to be all like excessive movement. Ooh, but we have that one starting there. Miss Ma'ams, I'm sorry. We're gonna try it there. Let's see how that looks in actual motion. Yeah, overwrite. Once that's done, we are free. Wow, it's getting dark real fast here. I didn't even open my cheesecake. How dare I? I need to turn on some lights in this place. Okay, let's see how that looks in photo mode here. Oh my goodness, it's so dark. I can't see anything. This is my good controller. Yep. We have light. Okay, so let's see. I'm definitely digging the hair now that it's like organized. Let's go for a stroll. Okay, so we got the front part to move joyfully. The back part is a little stiff. So I want to fix that. Let's go for a run. Yeah, the back part's like really, really stiff. So let's do that. Cool. That's pretty much how I do all my tests to know if I'm in the right orientation. If you hear me chewing, I'm eating cheesecake. White chocolate cheesecake. We had a Christmas party yesterday for work, so I'll gladly eat it now. Okay. Tasty. Why did I click on the hair texture? What is wrong with me? Don't close without saving. What am I doing here? Hair bounce. That's what I wanted. Okay. Ah. Okay. That kind of makes sense, but we're gonna add in 3. Okay. And then we're gonna go to here. That's fine. I think I'm gonna add 3. That one, add 3. Just a little bit higher. I love the sounds. Great. So much fun. Add 4. We're gonna also move it up. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, it's gonna be there now. This one. Ooh, you have a lot going on. I'm gonna move you up. Yeah. Okay, and then this back here definitely needs some more. So the fixed point kind of gives you an idea of like where it's going to start moving from. So where the ball point ends here, that is where the fulcrum is, and it's going to start to move and pivot down to the end of that ball point. So the additional bone structures are just how many joints it has for the overall hair. So in case you didn't know, now you know. This one, I think we'll leave it at 2 because it's underneath. Is it? No, wait, what? Okay. She got some curls, but we want the curls to be a little looser. We don't want them like stiff. Especially because some of these are like near the surface. I'm just hoping that I'm putting them around relatively around the same height for all of them, but we'll see in a bit. I'm gonna make this 3 and then do that because having 2 joints doesn't make sense for that section. This is fine. That's fine. This is fine. And that's fine. And then... why are you like this? Where's the other one? Hair 1. Whatever. I guess you're gonna be like that. Let's see how that looks. We're gonna overwrite. Is that saving? I eat more cheesecake. No, don't fall. Come back. Touch 2. There we go. I got some nice bounce. I don't know what happened to this girl. She's got a big old curling thing here. Gotta fix that one. That whole section. And then running. Okay, I'm gonna do a stroll. Yeah, it's just that one section. Like, what happened here? I think that was that one there. I was like, yeah, it should be fine. Let me fix that. Okay. Back to the hair bounce. Yes, that blue one. This area here. I think it's this one? Yeah. Just gonna bring her down a bit. You know what? I think I'm going to... when it's white, I think that's the one that you've selected. I'm gonna remove that one. And then this one from the hair group. And then this one from the hair group. Because it's not making sense for these ones. So then I can put less joints there. And then this one here. Hello. Cool. You're gonna go in your own. Sure. And then these ones over here. Yeah. These two, you're in your own group. I need you to not be jumping out of her skull, thanks. Down. Down, boy, down. probably get away with like 3-ish. That works right. Let's see. And then here. Yeah, that looks way better. It's not like going all over the place. Wow, that's a lot of caramel. What is happening on the top? She's like a little alfalfa hair. This has happened to me before. And for the life of me, I can't figure out what hair it is. I'm gonna try to figure it out. But there's no guarantees. I don't even think I have this visible, so I didn't even bother. Maybe in this blue one. I'm gonna hide that. And then, did I hide it? Yes. Okay, overwrite, and let's see. Yes. What that looks like. If it's still doing the weird twiddly thing around her. Yep, still there. Cool. Love that. Love that. So much fun. I have no idea where that's coming from. Awesome. Well, that's just going to be there until I figure that out some other time. But that's pretty much it for today's video, or stream, if you will. I kind of forgot that I was streaming. Yeah, basically that's it. I just added the remaining parts of this character. That's what she's looking like. She has her high top boots, and then some cute cat socks, a beautiful little skirt with like purple outlines to go with the purple sweater, knitted sweater. That was fun to figure out how to do. And then some retro styled makeup with a starry freckles and a bit of a purple lip tint. Facial expressions I probably will edit, so if you are making your own character, I would definitely recommend going through the facial expressions. Actually, before I will end this stream, I will go over that, because I do know that when people post their characters or stuff, they don't really think about this part. But over here on Face, there is a section for expression editor. It's definitely worth going through, so make sure you go through that, check out how you want your character to look like. So for example, I know she wants fangs, so for neutral face I'm gonna leave it the same, maybe a little bit more relaxed in the mouth. Yeah. Sure. I just feel like her mouth is a little bit like a little too pressed together. How about hello, welcome and thank you for joining. I'm actually just going over some basic information of editing your facial expressions, because you kind of need to do this. Some people don't do it, so we're gonna change the smiling face, because I find that smile goes a little too much. See, I don't know why this does this. We're gonna have to erase a bit of the lipstick so it doesn't smudge there. I'm gonna have to check that out in a bit, but I think that's okay. The eyes are fine. Sometimes they can get a little squinty, or they like overlap depending on your structure that you chose. That's fine like that. Anger. I usually basically decrease it by like a tiny bit. Thank you. I decrease it by a tiny bit just so it's not as aggressive of the expressions. Usually the one that I keep almost the same is this one. And this is where if you want to add like vampire teeth or like cat fangs. Oh yes, I forgot that's an option. Is cat shaped mouth actually? I kind of like the shaping of that, to be honest. And then the vampire, not skin, because if you do the skin, it looks like this. But that's like if you have the mouth closed, is why you want that to be like that. Tooth. Am I blind? Don't answer that. I just saw that. Okay, that's where it went. Okay, teeth. Gonna definitely have it like that. She had the top ones? And I mean the bottom ones? Yeah, it's there. Okay. Bottom. Now I'm curious to know what this looks like. Okay. I think that actually kind of gives it a nicer shape. And then teeth. You go the whole 9 yards. What's the difference? I think it's just... Wow, I didn't know they had that. That looks really weird. You can make Rufus! That's what that reminds me of. Fangs. And then closed mouth. Closed eyes. See, like this part where it's like kind of overlapping the skin, I usually... And then this part you could also do, like, say, vampire teeth through... Not that part. Mouth. Mouth. Yeah. See, like, if you wanted to have it, like, a slight fang shape coming down. Just on one side. Or on both. You can do both. I'm gonna put one side for now. Eyes. We're gonna fix that because I don't like when that is fully... Yeah, I think I need to leave it like that. And then right eye. They used to have a section where it's like, how close do you want it? And now it's like open wide. Which is kind of weird. Because that affects both eyes. Or maybe I'm just in the wrong section. Yeah, I'm just in the wrong section. That's all there was to that. Let's do... No, I kind of do like how that looks. Looks like she's like sleeping ever so peacefully. Okay. You can't really see that eye all that much, so I'm gonna leave it. And then let me just... Thank you. Open. Smile. Yes, I'm gonna fix that little bit of lipstick. It was in skin, right? Just gonna do it here. Is that from that side? Oh, that's this one. Oh, okay. That's a different fix then. just gonna take this color and then draw over it. It would help if I was in the right layer. Is this working? Wow, why are you all the way up there? Okay, we're gonna do it from here because clearly it's not responding properly to the right location. Okay. That better? Or just worse? Wow, I'm getting like a million emails all at once. It's because we had a Christmas party yesterday, so everyone's like, oh, thank you for the food, it was great. And then I'm gonna add a bit of shading. And then I'm gonna blend top part of that out. I know it would have been a little bit faster if I, whoops, did not do that. Did mirroring, but whatever. Okay. I am gonna, oh, right. I'm putting the pen down because I'm gonna get nitpicky. I'm gonna wait until she says what she likes and what she wants to keep. But other than that, that is the end of today's stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you like the character. I think she's pretty cute. I actually really like the hair. It came out a lot better than what I was actually envisioning. I wasn't sure how I was going to create this look. So, I hope some of these tips and tricks that I shared with you guys actually make sense and help in further creations for you guys. So I will see you in either in the next video or the next stream. I have no idea. This was very unplanned stream. I was literally supposed to do an exam. I think it's opened now, so I'm gonna go do my exam. So wish me luck, and I'll catch you later. Take care, everyone. Bye.